The market price of oil has fallen sharply this evening, but it remains higher than it was before Israel launched its first attack on Iran 10 days ago. Investors seem to be interpreting the missile strike on the US military base in Qatar as half-hearted, largely for show, and therefore a de-escalation. That is a bold call. The damage the missile strikes have caused isn't yet completely clear. Now, the conflict in the Middle East will have an economic impact, and one that could be felt in Britain. Iran and the other countries in the Gulf, including Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Iraq, and the United Arab Emirates, are all major oil producers. Around 20 million barrels of oil, that's about 20% of total global demand, is shipped through the Strait of Hormuz every day en route to markets around the world, a big market in particular being China. Around 4% of the world's gas also flows through this shipping lane. Have a look at this. It's a snapshot of shipping heading in and out of the strait earlier today. The yellow arrows show little in the way of disruption so far, but the stakes are high.
Our worst case scenario is a situation where Iran actually closes the Strait of Hormuz and prices climb above $100 per barrel, $120 per barrel, which is similar to the level we saw after the Russia-Ukraine war.
When the price of oil moves sharply, the price of more or less everything tends to move in the same direction, up or down. If you own a car in Britain, you'll have noticed that filling up has become cheaper in recent months. In fact, when you adjust for inflation, the pump price of petrol and diesel is actually at its lowest level for 20 years. That's because the international price of oil sank at the beginning of April when President Trump unleashed his tariff plan in the Rose Garden before surging again 10 days ago when Israel targeted Iran for the first time. Now, if the intensity of the fighting does now ease, then so too will the upward pressure on the international market price of oil. If it escalates, though, the price of oil will dash back in the direction of $100 a barrel, and eventually we would feel it here.